In the series of stories of super hit films shown on Khabar Tak, today I have brought you all the story of film Dharm Kata, that is Balance of Religion. This film was brought on the silver screen in 1982, and this was a hit film of that year. Irrespective of which cinema hall it is being shown, it celebrated silver jubilee. The director of this film was Sultan Ahmad, and this was a multi-starrer film, the main role of which were played by Rajkumar, Rajesh Khanna, Jitendra, Reena Rai, Sulakshana Pandit, and Wahida Rahman. The role of villain was played by Amjad Khan in double role of father and son. Besides Om Prakash, Satyan Kapoor, Hina Kausar, etc., played character role very well, and the joint efforts of which made this film a blockbuster film. This film had very good dialogue, a few of which I repeat for you. किश्तियाँ सबके किनारे लग जाती हैं, जिसका ना खुदा नहीं उसका खुदा होता है. That is the yak of all the people goes to the bank of the river, irrespective of which they have their godfather, and those have no godfather, God saves themselves. आना जाना तो लगा रहता है, यह संसार है, यहाँ कोई आता है कोई जाता है ठाकुर. लेकिन ये तुम्हारी समझ में नहीं आएगा जीने मरने का ये सिलसिला. यहाँ कितने आए कितने चले गए, एक दिन तुम भी चले जाओगे. That is, this is material world. Here there is a sequence of people coming and leaving this world. But this will not come into your mind, Thakur, the sequence of life and death. Many people came and went away. One day you too will pass away. This film had many a melodious song and good dances. A few of song that I buzz for you. ये गोटेदार लहंगा निकलूं जब डाल के, ये गोटेदार लहंगा निकलूं जब डाल के, छुरियां चल जाए तेरी मतवाली चाल पे, छुरियां चल जाए मेरी मतवाली चाल पे. जलबे फिर देख गोरी मेरी भी चाल के, जलबे फिर देख गोरी मेरी भी चाल के, चुंदरी बन जाए तेरी मेरी रूमाल की, चुंदरी बन जाए तेरी मेरी रूमाल की. तेरी मेरी है नजर कातिल की, खैर नहीं महफिल की. तू शराबी है तेरे हाथ में पैमाना है, मेरी आंखों में छलकता हुआ मैं खाना है. मैं वो साकी हूँ जो मन दीवाना बना देती हूँ, जाम खाली हो तो नजरों से पिला देते हैं. ये जवानी ये अदा आता है और नशा, जाम ये जिसने पिया मदोस हो वो गिरा. जरा उठा दीवाने आज निकल जाए तमन्ना दिल की, तेरी मेरी है नजर कातिल की, खैर नहीं महफिल की. उल्फत का जमाना क्या जाने उल्फत को जमाना क्या जाने, उल्फत को तो हमने थाम लिया कि तेरा नाम लिया, दिल थाम लिया, तेरा नाम लिया, दिल थाम लिया, तेरा नाम लिया, नाम लिया, नाम लिया। आज छोड़ दी मैंने लाज, मैं ऐसी जोर से नाची आज, घुंघरू टूट गए कि घुंघरू टूट गए। Now let me tell you the entire story of film Dharmakanta. The film Dharmakanta, that is Balance of the Religion, begins with a bandit Thakur Bhavani Singh, played by Rajkumar, coming fast on a horse at sunrise. During the journey, he stops to drink water as he feels thirsty. Just then, Chandan Singh of his gang, played by Amjad Khan, comes to him with a gang of dacoits and informs him about a wedding procession leaving Kishangarh. Dacoit Thakur Bhavani Singh moves a little further from here when Fakira, played by Om Prakash, also informs him about the departure of the wedding procession from Kishangarh. Thakur Bhavani Singh gives him some money and tells him not to come in his way. To this he says that in the world one keeps coming and going. One day you will also go, and then he returns Thakur Bhavani Singh's money, saying that he does not take alms from dacoits. As soon as he said that, Chandan Singh, who was accompanying Bhavani Singh, shot him dead. After this, Bhavani Singh attacked the wedding processions coming from Kishangarh and offered all the wealth that looted there to the feet of his beloved goddess Ma Bhavani. He puts a tilak of blood on Ma Bhavani and prayers that his head should never bow before anyone other than Ma Bhavani. Just then, Chandan Singh's son Jwala Singh, whose role is played by Amjad Khan later on, when he grows up, arrives there firing bullets. Then Bhavani Singh instructs Chandan Singh to take care of the entire gang of bandits in his absence as he is going to his village. After going to the village, Thakur Bhavani Singh loves his Thakurain Radha Singh, played by Wahida Rahman, a lot. He then starts pampering his youngest daughter Ganga Singh, played by Hina Kausar, while rocking her in the cradle. When he hears the police siren coming from a car stopped near the house, after this he becomes panic and covers his mouth with a towel and takes the revolver in his hand. On this, Bhavani Singh's wife Radha Singh says that Thakur is scared of his own son. Your younger son Lakshman Singh, whose role is played by Jitendra, is very fond of becoming a police officer. That is why he always blows the police horn in his car. She also tells about her elder son Lakshman, played by Rajesh Khanna, returning from school with him. Bhavani Singh then talks about the third child who came in the car. Thakurain Radha Singh tells him that the third child is Thakur Harnam Singh, played by Satyan Kapoor, his son. He is very rich. He takes his son Ram and his friend Lakshman in the car while going to and coming from school. Hearing about Thakur Harnam Singh's being rich, Thakur Bhavani Singh starts planning to kidnap him, but hiding it in his heart, he makes his wife Thakurain Radha Singh wear a precious necklace. On this, Thakurain Radha Singh refuses to wear that necklace, saying that no doubt it is very precious, but you must have brought it by forcibly taking it off from the neck of some married woman. That is why I cannot make someone else's symbol of marital bliss a symbol of mine. She advises Thakur Bhavani Singh to give up the business of robbery and lead a decent life. She also warns him about what will happen to his children when they came to know that their father is a dacoit. When the whole society will know that he is a dacoit, will they allow us to live in the village with respect? Then Bhavani Singh boasts of his strength and says that no mother has given birth to such a son who can raise any kind of voice against me. After this, he goes back to his hideout On reaching the base the next day, Bhavani Singh's gang kidnaps Thakur Harnam Singh's son, who was coming to school with his child, and sends a message to Harnam Singh through a letter through the driver that he should bring rupees 5 lakh to him at the edge of the hill by tomorrow evening, otherwise his son's sun will also set with tomorrow's sun. When the driver who brought the children in the car informs Harnam Singh about this, Harnam Singh first starts beating his driver, suspecting that he is in the league with those bandits. On this, when he pleads that he has not met the dacoits, he tells him to tell everything in front of the police. Hearing this, his wife, played by Purnima, comes forward and says that under no circumstances will she let her son's life to be put in danger by informing the police. She asks Harnam Singh to give money to the bandits. After this, Harnam Singh also agrees to do this. When Thakur Bhavani Singh's wife Radha Singh gets to know that Harnam Singh's son and her son Ram and Lakshman's friend have been kidnapped by bandits, then she comes straight to Thakur Bhavani Singh's den. Here she talks to Bhavani Singh about releasing Thakur Harnam Singh's son Raju. On this, Thakur Bhavani Singh asks, "What have you brought here in exchange for him?" Then she says that instead of taking him from here, she has brought the tears of helpless mother. Then Bhavani Singh says that tears or any other emotions do not flourish in the den of dacoits. Here money and the tinkling of gold and silver resound. After this, when Thakur Bhavani Singh tells Chandan Singh to take Raju back to the hideout, Thakur and Radha Singh take the revolver of a dacoit standing nearby and places it to her temple and says that if anyone stops her from taking Raju from here, then she will shoot herself in the temple. Bhavani Singh becomes helpless on this, and Thakur and Radha Singh takes Raju to hand him over to his parents. On the way, Bhavani Singh suddenly rides a horse and runs fast, snatches Raju from Thakur and Radha Singh, makes him sit on his horse and goes away from there. In this sudden incident, Thakur falls from Radha Singh's hand and Chandan Singh picks her up. On the other hand, Harnam Singh comes to Bhavani Singh's den with a briefcase full of rupees 5 lakh and calls him that he has brought the money. Now he should hand over his son to him in exchange of the money. By then, Bhavani Singh, who is returning to the base with Raju, reaches a high place. Raju shouts, "Ma, Ma," and his mother starts moving forward to pick him up. Then Raju falls from the horse and gets badly injured while coming down from that high place. Although Bhavani Singh himself jumps from that height to save him, Raju cannot be saved. Then Raju's mother prays in front of the idol of Ma Bhavani present in Bhavani Singh's den that Bhavani Singh has taken away his son from him, so he too will not be able to have the happiness of having a child. However, Bhavani Singh expresses a lots of remorse for not being able to save Raju. On this, Harnam Singh throws all the money on Bhavani Singh which he had brought in a briefcase to give to him and returns empty-handed. After this incident, Bhavani Singh becomes very upset. Then one day a terrible storm comes in the village. In this, Bhavani Singh's house is also destroyed due to the falling of trees, and the children are swept away in the water flow from the storm. Thakuran frantically searches for all of them and goes to a priest and questions him about the whereabouts of his children. The priest then says that he has not seen her children. Bhavani Singh meets Radha Thakuran after learning about his children being swept away and his house being destroyed in the disastrous storm that has struck the village. Then she challenges Bhavani Singh on his strength and asks him, "Where is your strength gone now that all our children have fallen prey to this devastating storm? The whole village has been destroyed." When Thakur Harnam Singh is performing the last rites of his son, Thakur Bhavani Singh's daughter Ganga reaches there floating on the bank of the river Ganga. His son Ram reaches the bank of the river at some distance from her and starts looking for his family members. Lakshman, after being separated from everyone, as having orphaned by a train robber meets a thug in train and begs him to stay with him. Thakur Bhavani Singh considers this calamity that has befallen his family in the village as the anger of goddess Bhavani and decides to give up the life of a bandit and surrender before the police. When he tells this thought to the bandits of his gang, then bandits are not ready to do so. Even Thakur Chandan Singh, who is considered his loyalist, has a different opinion in this matter. Despite this, when Bhavani Singh bids farewell to everyone and is about to surrender to the police, Chandan Singh wants to kill Bhavani Singh by shooting him for fear that he might go there and inform the police about this secret hideout. However, Bhavani Singh not only escapes the bullet fired by him but also forces them to stop by firing a heavy bullet and then quickly escape from there on his horse and reaches to the police station. When the inspector sees him coming to the police station and wants to know about him, he tells that he is a criminal who escaped from the police station in a crime and is currently the leader of the powerful Bhavani Singh gang. The inspector is shocked to hear his name and says that this seems to be a trick of yours. Then he cuts his thumb and leaves a trail of blood coming out of it, saying that this is not his trick. Meanwhile, Chandan Singh reaches there with his gangs and asks the inspector to hand over Bhavani Singh to the bandits. If this is not done, he attacks the police station. The police inspector gets scared of this attack. Then Bhavani Singh talks about saving him from this attack. In the same sequence, when Chandan Singh wants to kill him by shooting him, then Bhavani Singh saves him. He also picked up a hand grenade thrown by dacoits before it exploded and making himself threw it at Chandan Singh, who was firing the shot, injuring him severely. Then the bandits took him to their hideouts with the help of his bandits. Chandan Singh somehow reached his hideout and there Chandan's house son Jwala Singh, seeing this condition, vows to take revenge from Thakur Bhavani Singh. After Bhavani Singh surrenders, his case is heard in the court and is found guilty of crimes like murder and robbery. But after seeing his change of heart and surrender, the court awarded him life imprisonment instead of death penalty. When the police were taking him from the court to jail to serve his sentences, his wife Thakurain Radha Singh came to see him. When Thakurain Bhavan Singh talked about going to jail, Thakurain said that you had already gone away from us, but after this change in your thinking, you have come to very close to me. Now there is only a prison wall between you and me. Then Bhavani Singh says in remorseful voice that I wish my children were also watching me, repenting for my mistakes. The younger son Lakshman is raised by a man named Badshah Dada, played by Mukri. He names him Shiva because his mother had got a tattoo of Shiva on his hand. His elder brother Lakshman is raised by a train robber. The train robber also names him Shankar after seeing the tattoo of Shiva on his hand. Shankar, who initially indulged in petty thefts and frauds in the train with his master, eventually becomes a shrewd thief. Bijli, a toy seller in the same train, played by Reena Rai, falls in love with Shankar. One day Shankar and his master are planning to rob the jewelry of a wedding party. At that time, Bijli, a toy seller, threatens his master and tells him not to do such wrong business. When he takes out a knife and tries to scare Bijli, then Bijli tells him that she has seen many such knives and drives him away. Then he runs to his disciple Shankar and tells him about the jewelry kept in the briefcase and asks him to steal it. Shankar tells him that it is a work of his left hand and comes to Bijli and starts entertaining people by singing and dancing. Also, when the singing and dancing is in full swing, he releases a poisonous snake there, which causes a stampede. Taking advantage of this, he jumps off the train with his master carrying briefcase full of jewels. On this, his Ustad says that he is feeling very proud to have such a disciple. Then Shankar also talks about being proud to consider him as his guru. Meanwhile, a police contingent arrives there. The police constables arrest both of them and takes possession of the bundle of diamonds, jewels, and jewelry that they had looted. After doing so, he is about to leave from there when another police squad, which is the real one, appears before him. Shankar and his master tell the police that nowadays there are two police departments. One he catches contraband and the other which catches criminals. Then he comes to know that the earlier police squad was fake. Shiva's Ustad is very proud of having a disciple like Shiva, but Shiva says that he is not at all proud of the fact that he is Ustad and that he has taught him all this. He wanted to become a police inspector, but his Ustad made him a thief and pickpocket. After the children went missing and her husband went to jail, Bhavani Singh's wife Thakurain Radha Singh came to live with her father, who is the village head. One day Jwala Singh attacked this village with the intention of looting. First he hid here and bought cartridge from a cartridge seller, and then wanted to know about a poster put up in the village which said that a reward of rupees 10,000 was to be given for catching Jwala Singh. He wanted to know about it from him. Then the cartridge broker told that all this has been done by the head of the village. On hearing this, Jwala Singh comes to the head's house and greets him and says in a sarcastic tone that you have done a great job by printing posters to increase my fame. But he has underestimated his value. Then the leader said that now he has increased its price and even more. This poster will soon be printed and put up everywhere so that police can catch you and people can get rid of your terror. On this, he taunts that we should get rid of terror, and saying so, he kills the chief by firing a bullet. Then hearing the bullet sound, Bhagwan Singh's wife Radha Singh comes out and starts abusing Jwala Singh. Then Jwala Singh turns to his companions and says that this is the house of our enemy. On this, Radha Singh tells him that now your heart must have cooled down. Then he says that his heart has not cooled down yet. His heart will be shortly only when he will play holy with the blood of Thakur Bhawan Singh. He also asked him to tell Bhavani Singh in the next meeting that his death is looming outside in the form of Jwala Singh. One day, Shiva, along with his master Bhagwan Dada, comes to rob Thakur Harnam Singh's house on the birthday of his daughter Ganga, who is actually Bhavani Singh's daughter and is found by Harnam Singh after she was swept away in a terrible storm one day. Shiva stays outside posting as an inspector and asks Bhagwan Dada to go inside. When he shows people the fear of him being Jalwa Singh, people says that Jwala Singh is very tall and broad. How did you become so short? On this, he says that he comes in a big form for a big robbery and in a small form for a small robbery. Meanwhile, Jwala Singh commits a robbery there. He asks Thakur Harnam Singh for 1 lakh rupees to let the party go on and rupees 2 lakh rupees to spare the lives of the people. He also talks about taking his daughter Ganga to his hideout. Then Harnam Singh's wife asks Ganga to go inside. As soon as Ganga goes inside, some dacoits try to forcibly take her back. Seeing her, Shiva reaches there and kills the dacoits and drives them away from there. Here, Jwala Singh, who had taken the money from Harnam Singh, also runs away from there in a hurry after hearing the news of the police arrival. But he talks about taking Ganga later. Harnam Singh thanks Shiva for saving his daughter. On this, Shiva says that if she was his sister, would not be protected her. By then, Ganga sees his cut hand and legs and she bandages them. After this, Shiva says that now his responsibility has increased even more. Thakur Harnam Singh then questions Inspector Shiva about his posting at the police station. Shiva replies that he works in every police station and then cleverly escapes from there. One day of releases of Shankar and his master in the train robbery case, Bijli is waiting for at the gate for Shankar to come out. As soon as Shankar comes out, she happily meets him. She also tells Shankar that the police who had earlier caught him and looted his goods was not a police but a big thug who goes by the name of Shiva. Shankar is a little surprised to hear the name of Shiva. One day, some people come to listen to the mujra being performed at Seth Munnibai's mansion. Chanda is performing mujra for entertainment. Then Shiva comes there and starts singing a love song with Chanda, seeing them both dancing like this. The richest said present there feels insulted. One of them, who is the richest, goes to hold Chanda's hand, and then Shiva slaps him hard, due to which he falls down and gets injured. After that, one by one, all the Seths leave from there. Munnibai then comes back to Shiva and accuses him of ruining her business. Shiva then says that Chanda is his and will always be his. To this, Munnibai says that to get Chanda, he needs to have both courage and money in his pocket. On this, Shiva throws a bundle of notes and gives it to Munnibai. Munnibai tries to pick it up, but the meantime Shankar goes and crushes that bundle of notes with his feet. Then he gives that bundle of notes to his master and asks him to keep it, and challenging Shiva, he says that you do fraud while wearing uniform, and after taking off the uniform you do brokerage for prostitutes here. Hearing this, Shiva gets angry. Then Shankar punches him hard, due to which he falls on the ground and goes a little distance away, and then he gets up and punches Shankar again. The Shankar too is in the same condition. Then Shiva asks Shankar, and Shankar asks Shiva how they felt, and both of them start fighting fiercely. During this process, Munnibai calls the police here. While escaping from the police, both of them reaches the house of their mother, that is Bhavani Singh's wife, Thakurain Radha Singh, but none of them is able to recognize the other. Meanwhile, when the police takes to Radha Singh about the presence of a criminal hiding here, then Radha Singh saves both of them from the police by saying that there are no criminals there. Meanwhile, Shiva is running away from there and the police starts chasing him. Then Radha Singh asks Shankar whether his mother has not taught him the method properly. On this, he says that he does not have a mother who can teach him anything, and after this, he comes to Shiva and starts fighting. Then the police catches both of them miscreants and puts them in jail. After going to jail, when Shiva and Shankar are given roti, that is bread, and vegetables to eat, both of them throw them away the food, saying that they will not eat such bad food. Bhavani Singh comes there after seeing them throwing away the bread and explains the importance of the bread and says that for this bread, so many lives are taken and so many people's honor is looted. So you people should not do such a thing by throwing away the bread, that the one who writes your destiny gets angry with you. After Bhavani Singh said this, both Shankar and Shiva picked up the thrown bread and started eating it. Here, in search of Chanda, a businessman who Shiva had earlier beaten up and told that Chanda is only his, come to Munnibai's brothel. First, he wants to be sure that Shiva is not hiding there. When Munnibai tells him that Shiva has been sent to jail, then Munnibai takes the money from him and sends him to Chanda's room. When these two were talking like this, Chanda heard it and ran away from there. When the Seth went to Chanda's room, that he did not find Chanda there. When come back from there, he informed Munnibai about this. Then Munnibai sends her goons to catch Chanda. Chanda, who is running away from there, and goons meets Bijli. Bijli assures her that if she stays with her, she will save her from being robbed of her honor. Chanda, scared, stays with her. Then the goons who were following him also reach there. Seeing those goons, Bijli reached a petrol pump where Shiva's master works as a petrol pump owner, because Shiva is in jail, and takes the petrol pipe from him and wants to burn the goons by pouring petrol on them. As soon as she takes out a matchstick and is about to light the fire, the goons runs away from there and the petrol lying on the ground catches fire. After this, Bijli brings Chanda to her house and asks her to leave there without fearing anyone. She tells him that his rule prevails here because all the goons who here work at his behest. Chanda listens to her and stays there. After Shiva and Shankar, the police arrested Jwala Singh in some case and put him in jail. He is completely chained. Bhavani Singh asks him about his well-being, knowing that he is Shankar's son. On this, he touches the feet of Bhavani Singh, but deep inside, he is planning to kill Bhavani Singh and take revenge for his father's murder. One day during work, as soon as Shiva and Shankar are given a stone lifting rod, then both started hitting each other with it. Seeing this, Bhavani Singh tells them to stop fighting and live with love. After this, when Bhavani Singh goes to Jwala Singh, he is working while bound in handcuffs and shackles. Because of handcuffs and shackles, he is not able to drink water properly and his water vessels falls. Then Bhavani Singh again gives him water with his hand. Then the police superintendent comes there to inspect the jail and ask Bhavani Singh if everything is fine. Bhavani Singh says that everything is fine. He also requests the jail superintendent to open the shackles and handcuffs of Jwala Singh. The jail superintendent, after listening to his plea, gets the handcuffs and leg shackles of Jwala Singh removed. After getting the handcuffs and leg shackles removed, Jwala Singh now wants to take revenge from Bhavani Singh for the murder of his father. While he is thinking like this, Bhavani Singh comes there to ask about his well-being. Jwala Singh says that his body has got some relief after the handcuffs and shackles of his leg were removed, but the wound of his heart still hurts. Then Bhavani Singh says that even though the wound of the heart takes some time to heal, it will heal. Then he brings some root dates and comes to feed Jwala Singh, seeing which Jwala Singh snatches the rifle of a guard and shoots Bhavani Singh with that rifle. Bhavani Singh gets injured by the bullet and falls down. Shiva and Shankara, who see this, beat up Jwala Singh and put him in the cell. The jail administration brings the injured Bhavani Singh to the hospital for treatment. Bhavani Singh's wife, Thakurain Radha Singh, also comes here and pleads with the doctor to save her husband. Here she learns that she is in dire need of blood, but her blood is not matching with anyone. Then Shankar and Shiva come from the jail and give him their blood, which serves Bhavani Singh's life. After donating blood, when the police are taking Shiva and Shankar to jail, Ganga Singh sees Shiva on the way and moves towards him. Seeing this, Shiva comes to Ganga Singh on the pretext of urinating. Then he quickly slips away from there, saying that it is a part of a play being organized on Republic Day, and goes to jail with the police. On the occasion of Republic Day, keeping on the view the good performance of Bhavani Singh, the jail administration released him under the government decision by giving him the amount and reward he had earned during his stay in the jail, under which he was given 5 bighas of land in Ramgarh for rehabilitation. On hearing all this, Jwala Singh breaks the jail and escapes with the intention of taking revenge from Bhavani Singh. Due to this, the jail's management decided that now no prisoner will be left free. Rather, 2 prisoners will be tied together with the one handcuff and chain. Meanwhile, a prisoner's condition worsens and he falls down. Then the attention of all the prisoners and the police is drawn towards him. Shiva and Shankar take advantage of this opportunity and escape from the jail. As soon as the police gets information about this, that chase both of them. While running, both of them jump from a hill into a pond. Shiva does not know how to swim. Then Shankar somehow saves him from drowning and brings him to the shore. At the same time, another incident happens. A snake comes and bites Shankar. Then Shiva sucks blood from the snake's body with his mouth and removes all the poison from the Shankar's body, thus saving Shankar's life. Then he says that even though you saved my life out of selfishness, I do not owe anything to anyone. I have taken it off by saving your life from the snake. After this, both of them become good friends. After escaping from jail, both Shankar and Shiva try to do their work while hiding from the police. In the same sequences, he meets Bhavani Singh's wife and his mother, Thakurine Radha Singh, who is talking to a Motia to bring labor to bring her goods from the market to the house. Seeing her, Shankar and Shiva reaches to help her. Then the police reaches there looking for them with their photo and questions Radha Singh about the two goons coming here. Before Radha Singh can see the photo, Shankar takes the photo in between and says that they have seen these two scoundrels, one going towards east and the other towards west. Then the Jamadar leaves from there and sends his police in both the directions. After dealing with the police, both Shankar and Shiva load the sacks and of their bags and take them to Radha Singh's house. And when to return back, then seeing both of them, Radha Singh recognized that once these two boys had come to her house fighting. Seeing them in this form, she expresses satisfaction that now these people have stopped fighting among themselves and are spending their hard-earned money. Then she asked both of them to go inside and eat something. Initially, both of them hesitated to go inside, fearing that Bhavani Singh might recognize them. But when they came to know about Bhavani Singh is not at home, then go inside and house to eat. Just then they hear the sound of someone coming at the door. Then Radha goes to open the door, saying that Bhavani Singh has arrived. Knowing about Bhavani Singh's arrival, Shankar and Shiva run away through the window. When Thakurine Radha Singh opens the door, she finds Jwala Dacoit in place of Thakur Bhavani Singh. Although he talks about falling at Thakur's feet, he also tells her that he has come here to kill Thakur Bhavani Singh. When Thakurine tells him that Bhavani Singh is not there, he destroys all her crops while leaving from here. He threatens Thakurine that until he kills Bhavani Singh and takes revenge from his father's death, he will destroy all her crops every time there is a harvest here and go away. As soon as he leaves, Thakur Bhavani Singh arrives there on the tractor. Seeing this destruction of his crop, he asks Radha the name of the person who did this. Then Radha, thinking that if once again he desires to become a dacoit, awakens in his mind, then it will not be possible to bring him back. With a lot of hard work, she had succeeded in awakening humility in him, but now it will not be possible to do this again. This is the reason why she does not tell Jwala Singh's name, despite Thakur Bhavani Singh repeatedly asking her to tell him his name, or else he would kill him. Meanwhile, Munni Bai catches Bijli and brings her to her brothel and asks her to tell Chanda's address. When she does not tell Chanda's address, Munni Bai tries ghungroos to her feet and asks her to dance. By then, Chanda reaches there and asks her to leave Bijli. At first, Munni Bai talks of keeping both of them in her custody, but when the Seth tells her to keep one first and then other will come into her possessions on its own. After this, she lets Bijli go. She tells the Seth that let Chanda have her last dance performance at Thakur Harnam Singh's place in the Ramgarh. After that, I will hand over you forever. Bijli escapes from Munibai's brothel and meets Shankar and Shiva in her room. Shankar questions her about being injured. On this, Bijli gives him all the information about the incidents that happened at the brothel. During this, Shiva gets agitated on the mention of Chanda's name and asks, where is she? Shiva gets agitated. Bijli tells that Chanda have gone to Ramgarh to perform mujra at Thakur Harnam Singh's palace. Then Shankara and Shiva both reaches Thakur Harnam Singh's place to save Chanda. Thakur Harnam Singh's daughter Chanda's wedding processions has arrived there. Dance and music is going on here. Meanwhile, the Quet Jwala Singh also reaches there and tells Harnam Singh that he did not call him, so he came on his own. Then he enjoys the dance and music, and as soon as the program ends, he forcibly takes Ganga on his horse and runs away from there. Meanwhile, Thakur Harnam Singh shoots him when he tries to save Ganga. After this incident, there is a stampede and Chanda starts living with him. Then Shankar and Shiva kills him and free Chanda from his clutches. Then Ganga's mother tells Shankar and Shiva that Jwala Singh has shot Harnam Singh and has forcibly taken Ganga on horse to his hideout. Hearing this, Shiva talks to Shankar about saving his sister, and from there he goes to Jwala Singh's hideout. Shiva and Shankara together attack Jwala Singh's gang, which is taking Ganga with them. Then Shiva suddenly jumps on Jwala Singh and makes him fall from the horse. Then he hides here with Ganga Singh by putting sand in the eye of Jwala Singh. Shankar snatches the rifle from the bandits and reaches Ganga and Shiva while giving cover 5. Then Jwala Singh talks about killing all of them. Meanwhile, Shankar asks Ganga to run away from there and go to her home, and starts consoling the injured Shiva. Then he sees a necklace there and asks Shiva, whose necklace is this? Shiva tells him that it is belonging to his sister. When Ganga, following Shankara's advices, runs towards her home, the bandits spot her and some of them start chasing her. Somehow she climbs the hill and comes to the top, but when the gang of bandits also follows her there, she starts shouting for help. Her cry reaches the ears of Bhavani Singh, who is working in the field, and he immediately leaves his work and comes to save Chanda. When he tries to kill the bandits by crushing them with his tractor, all the bandits recognize him and starts running away from there. After the bandits run away, when Thakur Bhavani Singh asks Chanda about her whereabouts, Chanda tells him that she is Harnam Singh's daughter. Then Thakur Bhavani Singh takes her to his mansion. Harnam Singh and his wife are very happy to see their daughter. Then Harnam Singh's wife's eyes fall on Bhavani Singh. She started cursing him, saying that he once took her son and killed him, and now his daughter was captured by his men. If he wants to completely destroy this house, then he should set the whole house on fire. Then Chanda tells him that he is the one who saved him from the den bandits. Despite this, Thakur Harnam Singh's wife talks about Bhavani Singh suffering from her curse. Then Bhavani Singh says that the robber Bhavani Singh is not now. He is already dead. Bhavani Singh has remained in jail for 14 years in this changed form and is now innocent in the eyes of the law. But I am still your culprit. His heart says that his son and daughter are still alive, but I will not be able to get my children until she forgives me. On the request of Thakur Harnam Singh and daughter Ganga, Thakur Harnam Singh's wife Bhavani forgives him. Shiva gets badly injured while saving Thakur Harnam Singh's daughter Ganga Singh. Shankara gets very worried about her not opening eye. In the same sequence, when he sees the tattoo on the of Lord Shankar on his hands, he understands that Shiva is his brother Lakshman. Then he goes to Lord Shankar and prays that my mother used to say that you protect the person whose hands has this mark of Shankar imprinted on it. Then why are you not protecting him? If you do not protect him, I will destroy the whole world and will not even listen to you. Then a snake comes out from there and goes to Shiva, and he sucks out the poison blood from Shiva's cartridges, which brings Shiva back to consciousness. Then Shankar sees Bhavani Singh carrying something on his tractor. He hides Shiva on his tractors and leaves from there. Meanwhile, the master of both Shiva and Shankara changes his face and becomes a sadhu in order to arrange food and meets Thakurine Radha Singh and says that these peoples have not eaten food for a few days. On this, Thakurine Radha Singh calls him home and makes him sit on to feed him. When she goes to bring food, then seeing the photo of Ram and Lakshmana there, Shiva and Shankaraj master gets a little suspicious. He shows the photo to Thakurine Radha Singh and asks who is this. Then she tells him that they are her sons Ram and Lakshman and says that 20 years ago they disappeared somewhere in a storm. It is not known whether he is alive or not, but both of them tell that he is still alive. Thakur Bhavani Singh parks his tractor there when Radha Singh is unloading the goods from the tractor. Both the sadhus talk about Shiva being there. When Bhavani Singh, Radha Singh and both the ustads disguised as sadhu reached there, they get worried seeing Shiva's critical condition. Bhavani Singh goes to call the doctor. Just then Radha is heard arriving there with Jwala Singh's gang. Then Thakurine Radha Singh hides Shiva under the straw. By then Jwala Singh also comes to him and after talking about touching his feet, as usual, ask him to tell three things. First, where is Ganga? Second, where is Shiva? And third, where is Bhavani Singh? Seeing Thakurine Radha Singh silent on this, he says that being Thakurine, you will not tell me this. I have found the answer to one of this question. Saying this, he sees a bubbling sound at one places in the straw and goes there and removes the straw from under which comes Shiva's master. Then he returns from there and tells the dacoit of his gang to take Radha Singh from here, and then everyone will reach there one by one. After this, Jwala Singh sets the straw on fire and takes Radha Singh along with his gang and back to his hideout. Shankar, who is already present at Jwala Singh's den, sees Radha Singh arriving at the den with Jwala Singh. He addresses her as aunt, to which she tells him that she is not his aunt but his real mother and he is her lost son Ram. On the other hand, when Thakur Bhavani Singh comes to his house with the doctor, he sees fire all around. On this, Shiva's master tells him that Shiva is trapped in the fire, so Bhavani Singh goes to take Shiva out from the fire. Shiva is in very difficult situation to find out due to his unconscious state, but despite that, he manages to get Shiva out of the fire. The doctors treat him. Meanwhile, when Shiva hears that Radha is his mother and that Jwala Singh has taken her away, so he talks about going to the base to rescue his mother, but Bhavani Singh stops him from going there in this condition. Shiva has a locket about which when Bhavani Singh questions him, he says that it is the locket of his sworn sister. On this, Bhavani Singh says that she is not your sworn sister but your own sister. Shankar is your own elder brother and Thakurine Radha Singh is not your aunt but your own mother. After this, Bhavani Singh, thinking that Jwala Singh might come to Thakur Harnam Singh's house again in search of Ganga, he takes the locket to Harnam Singh's mansion and tells them that Ganga is his daughter. He shows the locket as a proof and asks Thakur Harnam Singh's wife to swear in the name of Ma Bhavani that she gave birth to the Ganga. On this, Harnam Singh's wife tells him the whole story of how she found Ganga floating in the river Ganga 20 years ago. Then he prays to her to let Ganga stay with him. On this, Bhavani Singh says that you people have brought up Ganga. Ganga is still your daughter and will remain your daughter in future too. Then a maid brings a letter from Ganga Singh and gives it to the Thakurine. It is written in this letter that she has heard everything and she is going to Jwala Singh's hideouts herself to save his mother and brother, so that if so many lives are saved by losing one life, she will consider it her good fortune. Hearing Thakurine Radha Singh and Shankar were already present at Jwala Singh's den. Meanwhile, Munni Bai brings Chanda and Bijli to Jwala Singh to make deal. Here she sees how Jwala Singh is torturing Thakurine Radha Singh and her fiancé Shankar. Seeing both of them, Jwala Singh asks Chanda to dance, but she says that even if he kills her, she will not dance. On this, Bijli says that she wants to dance, although Shankar forbids him from dancing. She still dances and warns Jwala Singh through the song. Meanwhile, Shiva reaches there and, along with killing some bandits by shooting them, he also kills some bandits and makes Shankar and Thakurain Radha Singh free from the bondage of their hands. Then he asks Bijli to take Chanda and Thakurain with her and leave from there. Bijli puts Chanda and Thakurain on a horse carriage and starts leaving Jwala Singh's den, driving the horse fast. Some dacoits chases him, but Bijli kills them all. Meanwhile, due to heavy firing by Shankar and Shiva, Jwala Singh's gang has dispersed, but Jwala Singh manages to escape from there by taking Ganga Singh with him on his horse and who had just come there. He brings her to a deserted house on a hill and tries to rape her. Radha Singh saw him entering the house and reaches there to resist this. Then Thakur Bhavani Singh also arrived there. Thakurain Radha Singh gave Thakur Bhavani Singh a rifle and asked her to kill Jwala Singh. Then Bhavani Singh killed Jwala Singh with that rifle. Meanwhile, the police who was searching for Jwala Singh through aerial survey, when he found out that Jwala Singh had been killed, the police took his body into their custody. After that, Thakur Bhavani Singh presents Shiva and Shankar before the IG and says that both of them are our sons who had escaped from the jail, and today I hand over them to the law. Then the IG tells that in view of his good deeds, efforts will be made to free him from punishment. The reward that was on Jwala Singh is also given to him. On this, Bhavani Singh says that the scale of the justice will weigh him the scales of religions, which equally calculate the sins and virtues of the people. With this, the story of the films ends here.